to show you one of my favorite positions that really helps your spine to find a very neutral position to add some strengthening in the spine, but it also improves your breath. You're going to open up your feet wider than your hips, and you may even like your feet out a bit. You're going to unlock your knees and kind of bend them a little. Now, it's not a squat, just bend them a little. We want this pose to be something that can sustain and be held. So that's why not too much muscular effort, just unlock your knees. I'll show you from the side as well so you can see from the wall. Some of us have to learn like which way we tilt. Are we big back benders when we stand? Or are we big rounders? And you're going to try to find neutral. Right here, we're going to look for movement in the breath. And that is why this position is so helpful. So what we're going to actually do is try to get this area to move more. Yeah, it's your diaphragm. It's under there. It's underneath the ribs. So getting more breath movement. I can only emphasize that we need it. I'm going to start with the hands here. And then I'm going to take the arms way out in front of me. Palms are still together. There they are. Elbows are soft though. And then I'm going to turn the palms up and lightly open the arms out. Elbows are still soft and the arms are right at the side of me. I'll see people go too far back. You're not going to get diaphragmatic breathing far back. You're also not going to get it when you come here. So you want what? Neutral spine. You may have to take a look in the mirror, look over and be like, is that neutral? I don't know what neutral is anymore, Paige. Good. Practice it then. Bring it in. Bring it nice and slowly out. Slowly, maybe that's what you're having a hard time doing. You're like, I gotta go hard, I gotta go fast. But do you? Maybe that's exactly where you need to hear your own thoughts. Hear your own responses. If that doesn't do it, I'll just let you know that going slower is harder. It is challenging. Anybody could swing. Anybody can move fast. What we want to start to do, though, is change that level of stress and anxiety. Here's how we'll do it. We're going to incorporate breath with this movement. I'm going to take a big inhale to open. And a big exhale. Back in. Inhale to open. Exhale, back in. Now, if you can't do it that long, keep practicing. Try it a little bit every day. Inhale. Yes, I open the mouth to exhale. I'm trying to change my nervous system. I'm restricting the throat to make that sound like the ocean. If the exhale's not like that, and you're blowing the exhale out this way, I need you to think about taking it down like you would when you walked outside on a snowy day and you said, watch, I can see my breath. Not, I'm trying to blow bubbles. Not. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Release your muscular effort and even come down to the floor. Come on down to the floor. Bob Barker style, I like to say. That's an old reference to a show. It's still on, but just not with Bob Barker. I'll have people ask me, why exhale with the mouth open? Look, you'll hear people debate it. Inhale and exhale only through the nose. I get you. Problem becomes the population of people who can't breathe so well in their nose, and there's also a population of people who really don't understand the exhalation that I was describing. They will exhale but blow the exhale out of the throat versus down the body. Back in the throat, we want the vagus nerve to be activated. And that's not going to happen by commanding it. It has to vibrate with that oceany sound that goes Once the vagus nerve receives that signal, it actually sends it out through your body. That's the one that is going to change your levels of stress and anxiety. That's really important because if we do things just mechanically, if I just move physically, well, that's all I've got is physical movement. Those aren't bad traits. We do those in the day. I go to the car, I drive, I go to the store and go shopping, I move, I go to work. But there's a time to rest the nervous system. So we have to re-educate the body's connection with the brain, which is exactly what yoga means. There's the connection that needed to be made. It doesn't get made just with physical activity. And I understand if physical activity, physical yoga, asana is more of your thing. I know. However, is it yoga? There's something to think about. Is it reconnecting? Is it going to do that? Or am I simply moving in the nervous system, the part that is the sympathetic, that's just used to moving, going? Because I would only argue that that's just not the way the brain is going to end up shifting, reconnecting, whatever your word is. You need to find those avenues, even in the midst of harder activity, to relax your nervous system. You can disagree with me, that's okay. I would only tell you that athletes have learned to do this. They certainly have learned to regulate their nervous system. They certainly aren't going to get more out of their nervous system if it's in flight, fight, or freeze. They have learned to deregulate it by watch them. Go ahead and watch the athletes. They aren't going to get further by tightening more, by stretching and pulling. They may not even be as aware, but I'm telling you, watch. Watch around you more. Where can I get diaphragm breathing? Hope this video helps. If you have any comments, feel free to make them. Make them kind. Don't hold judgment if you disagree. We're allowed to disagree. Maybe you'll pause long enough to see and consider maybe just a small, different point of view. Or maybe you just say, I don't need to comment at all. That's okay. Have a good day for no reason.